The third and final variable type in lesson 2 is the double variable type, D-O-U-B-L-E. Certainly a weird type of variable. Something I didn't guess, I didn't see coming when I first took computer programming. Double. Double is chiefly used to store decimals, but we'll see it's also useful for other kinds of numeric values as well. So the type is double, that's a lowercase d. When you type in the word double, just like int, it turns red. Double. And I'll just call this num1, and we can say equals 3.14. Recall we tried that with an int, and it gave us an error. System.out.println num1, and on the screen we should see 3.14. There it is, 3.14. We can say double num2 and then num2. So here I am, unlike num1 in which I declared and initialized in the same statement, I'm doing it in separate statements. I'll say num2 equals, how about 1.2345, and then I'll display num2. And make sure we get what we expect. 1.2345. So we saw that ints cannot do this. If we put an int here and call num2 an int, BlueJ is not going to like that. Incompatible types. The right side is a double type and the left side is an int type. That's not going to work. It's got to be double. Now, doubles cannot go into ints, so can ints go into doubles? Can we just make num2 equal to 14? Again, we tried to put 3.14 in the previous video into an int. We tried to put 1.2345 into an int. Neither case works. But can you put what looks like a non-double, 14, no decimals, into a double variable, num2 the double? Let's see. Compile it, run it, and yes, you can. Now notice what it does. Doubles, when you display them, always have a decimal point, regardless of whether there are fractions to the number or not. Even though it's just 0.0 and it could have said 14, it didn't. BlueJ put 14.0 on the output, so you always see a decimal point. I could give you a tricky multiple choice question that says, what's the output here? And answer A could be 14, and answer B could be 14.0, and you have to know the best answer is answer B in that case, 14.0.